Leading local, the State Board of Higher Education is grappling with how to move forward with the Biden administration's vaccine mandates. It'll affect all universities across the state in different ways. KX News' Leland Williams talked to the Board of Higher Education's chair to get more insight on what's at stake for North Dakota's colleges and universities.
The North Dakota Board of Higher Education has decided to support the idea of the Biden administration's vaccine mandates. The mandate says all federal contractors and all U.S. businesses with 100 or more workers must be fully vaccinated, with a deadline given of December 8th. But the board is struggling to come to terms with what they say is ambiguous language.
There's a lot of diversity in types of government contracts, and what fits one college or university may not fit with another. So
Casey Ryan, the chair of the North Dakota Board of Higher Education, says the entire board recommends students should be vaccinated. However, only the students who work within the research divisions are mandated to be vaccinated. This rule is also applied to other employees or contractors who work closely with these research divisions.
But I think the long and short is that we respect what has been said.
Another problem is how much money the state stands to lose if they don't comply with the mandate. UND and NDSU are the main two research institutions in the state, which also means they get the most money from the federal government.
The problem with that is that if you're out of bounds, you can lose funding on government contracts.
Now the board is leaving it up to college presidents to enforce the Biden administration's mandate as they see fit.
We understand as best we can that we need to be in compliance in order to maintain the contracts we have. And we also want to maintain the research behind the researchers behind those contracts. So it's important that we do it right, and that's what we're working on.
Reporting in Bismarck for KX News, I'm Leland Williams.
2 board members voted against supporting the idea of the mandate, saying the language from the Biden administration's new mandate is too vague and they want more clarification before moving forward.